working this hard for a reason. Been a minute trying to
What up, though? Welcome to the Hus-Band Show podcast. I am your moderator, Perry.
Got your boy Vince.
And we have some special guests in the building with us today, Brother Mark Weaver.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Y'all boys, yeah. Brother E is back there helping us out producing today. Appreciate that. But Brother Vince?
Oh yeah, I'll do the introduction. This my man's. This my man's. We've been friends, man, for fucking ever. I think God's dog was a puppy when I met this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? So we've been kicking it real friends and shit. But we started doing our thing, man, with this platform, and I looked up and saw I noticed my boy doing his thing and shit. We just messaged each other one day and said, let's fucking do some content.
Man.
So I said, let's pull this shit together. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we've been rocking ever since, man. Been rocking ever since.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
So his platform is more of let's find a way to get together type situation,
right.
and we trying to keep them together.
Right.
I don't know why we doing that,
Hey.
but anyway,
Somebody got
Yeah. I would say probably mine is starting to get to where you guys are at, right?
Okay.
Marriage, right? So I guess the first step would be to date, right? So it's called date night online, YouTube, date night online TV, Instagram. So basically, it's all about accountability, right? Before you figure out what you want, you got to figure out who you are.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So my platform is more about accountability and, just looking within self, because if it's bad out there, it's probably because there may be some things you may need to change within yourself. So we talk about accountability and we teach and we learn. And I'm learning too. I'm not an expert.
Okay.
And neither one of us are experts on this panel. We just guys with a lot of experience, and sometimes experience overrides.
Goes a long way.
It does.
Yeah.
And speaking of experience, shit, me and my man P, we've been married to our wives for shit damn near 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
So in 50 years, the dating game has changed a lot.
Yes.
So what you do is essential. You know what I mean? What you do is essential, bro.
Yeah.
Try to navigate that shit, trying to sort that mess out. You know what I mean?
Swim through that. It was a swim move, man.
Yeah.
Hey, please.
Oh yeah.
Be the lifeguard.
Hey, that dating like a defensive lineman. You got to do the swim moves. You got to do.
You got to be able to do, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to get to where you try to get.
Don't be too handsy.
Right.
Don't be too handsy.
You don't need no flag on the play. You don't need no flag. But yeah, man. Okay. So how long you been doing your thing?
Man, I started like June of. I started April of 2022. It's funny because I started after I had Achilles surgery. I started my actual platform. I was sitting at home. I never could sit still. One of the things that I noticed is that I had a lot of my homegirls would call me and say, "Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I met this guy, and what do you think?" So. And then I met another one. So one day I decided, while I was sitting there with my foot in the air, had a soft cast on from the surgery.
So he really was doing swim moves.
Right. And then I realized, hey, why don't I just turn it to something that I may have as a possible gift and start my own platform? That's how I started.
Gotcha.
2022.
Yeah.
2022.
Damn.
So,
And that was the end of COVID.
Oh.
end of COVID.
Correction, 2023.
2023. Okay.
Hold on, man. I'm getting old as fuck.
What was it during COVID?
I'm going to tell you what it was. I had surgery I had surgery last year.
2023. Okay. So Ron, we was kicking our shit off around the same time then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And it's so crazy, man, because the closer it got, because I gave us like a date. Like with this one, we doing it this way. The closer it got to it, the more I was like, this shit is not going to work.
Oh yeah. A lot of trial and error.
And like the night before we were supposed to do our first, I guess, taping or whatever, dude, all we had was 2 iPhones.
Right.
And like I had this wall and maybe the TV was back. It was terrible. It really was. But I was determined though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but what I was saying, what I was getting to is like, for people that want to do something, or they might have a voice, or they got something to talk about that people want to hear. Go ahead and do it, man. You know, don't wait on family.
Right.
Don't wait on friends. Go ahead and do it. Take that shit head on.
Take
all
it
you
head
need
on.
is an iPhone. I'm sorry. All you need is a phone.
And one thing we had to realize too, man, our dream may not be the team's dream.
There you go.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So we gotta chart our own path, man. If we love this shit, we gotta stick with it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we obviously do because we sticking with it.
Yeah. And because it wasn't originally me, Vince, and Troy, and then my boy John came in. It was me and 2 other cats, but they were so young. They had so much family stuff going on, like real life, like active daddy, soccer dad. Like we couldn't line it up, because I wanted a younger boys too with us, but it just didn't work out that way. So I had to call my boy Vince, like, let's get him.
Let's get him. Let's get him.
I mean, the great thing about both of our platforms is that it's a guide, right? Or it's a way that you can probably take something from someone. Me being married at one point, but single now, so I know what it feels like. But the great thing about it is I get the opportunity now to start over, to really know what it is that I desire, and I can see it. And so, again, my situation is definitely an open platform for people to come on and just talk. So it is open, even if you just want to kind of let loose, because I feel like, through each of our experiences can be a definite help to others. You know what I'm saying? On both sides.
Both sides.
Hoping I make better decisions on the next one.
Yeah, hopefully we give you some.
Oh yeah, I was watching. I was checking out the episodes, especially them slumber party joints. I was like, "What my boy up to over there?"
Yeah, slumber parties, man. It's about how do we hold our friends accountable, whether it be men or women. You know what I mean? So the women come on and they always think that their friends are actually being honest with them.
Right.
And you ask a few questions and they look at them like, hold on now, I thought you because women kind of almost handle things in most cases with kids' gloves.
Yeah.
So they're not as
blunt,
straightforward and blunt as we are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And sometimes that can be a hindrance to that relationship between the women. You know? So
Oh yeah. It's funny they can do that with amongst each other. They treat each other with that kind of kid glove thing, but they can be blunt as fuck when it comes to us.
Oh boy,
you know
they light your ass up. But you got to know that's their defense mechanism, because they're not stronger than us.
True.
They got that gift.
They got that mouthpiece.
They'll thrash your ass.
Yes, sir. Them claws hit you. It's all over with.
and as we get older, we become more humble to them.
Yeah.
But hey, y'all remember when we was in our 20s, man? We used to beat our chest, bro.
Oh yeah,
man.
Man, I was just sitting here thinking how much life done changed, man, since you know what I mean, since we met, and you know what I mean, grew up and shit. It was just a different time, and now this shit here is just like fucking sensory overload or some shit.
Right.
Like what the fuck,
Like
man?
every room, you got to read every room.
Yeah.
God damn, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And then we get to be the quintessential thing of what security looks like, because as we get older, we start to listen more.
Right.
You know what I mean? And listen to our significant others more. And it makes it a lot much easier.
Oh yeah.
That's
Safety
for the
net.
young cats out there.
Yeah.
Y'all got to learn where to go.
Yeah, old Thundercats.
Hey, these boys, they lost, man. I'm convinced. Like, I think, not us in particular, we handle our business with our sons, but what the fuck happened to a lot of these dudes, man?
know, man.
They just dropped the ball when it came to these young boys.
They didn't give it
Man,
I
I think we finally seen the crack babies.
For real. Hey, that's
No
it.
doubt, no doubt.
The results of that epidemic that we grew up in. You know what I'm saying? At some point, it's gonna catch up.
It's going to catch up. You're right.
Reap what you damn soul.
Yeah, man. We seeing men now whose fathers were mass incarcerated. You know what I mean? Who was in the game and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a new day, man. It's a new day. I talk to my daughters and I be like, "What the?
Man,
This nigga can't even check the air pressure in your tire. Like what the?"
Right.
That's bad. That's bad.
Right. And so definitely not using an excuse, but it does affect dating and marriages.
Oh yeah.
Right.
For real. Oh,
Because
yeah.
we don't know what the examples of what we're how to outline on how you're supposed to treat the one you're with. You know,
Right.
we've been learning through trial and error, right?
And not only that though, Mark, it hits it so many different ways because, say, if you're a guy out here trying to date a woman that has one of these younger dudes, and you see how she interacts with him,
Yeah.
and you just like, hey man, I'm not gonna be able to kick it with you, but if you treating your son like he's your man,
Like he's your
or,
fucking
you know what I'm
man.
saying? So it
Right.
hits it. It's more than just the surface.
Right.
It's a lot of layers to that shit, man.
A lot of
Yeah,
layers. A lot of
It
layers.
is, man.
A lot of layers, man.
Yep. I can't even imagine.
Oh, I couldn't either. But you know what's funny, man? We talking about moving through different phases of life, man. This is my first. This my first episode being a fucking new grandfather and shit. Like what the fuck,
Yeah.
Mark?
Boy, granddaddy, man.
Hey,
Fucking granddad.
it's real on his mind because
Yeah.
first time, we walked in the room. Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on? About 10 minutes later, I'm a grandfather. This dude right here.
Man, it's real, man.
Hey
It's
man,
real.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When I saw that baby the first time, I dropped a couple tears, man. I was like, this shit is like full circle.
And you are the first one out of all the fellas.
Yeah, man.
Everybody involved in this.
Yeah.
He's the first fucking one. That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Well, congrats, Papa.